Hi, my name is Abigail Plum,
And I'm Alayna Ford.
and this is the sound of West Virginia.
Our goals for this event would be to encourage community involvement, meaning we want everyone to be involved. In some schools, a lot of people feel left out, and we want to avoid that. We want everyone to feel welcome here, and we want everyone to be involved. You can even make friends. You never know. You might find your lifelong best friend here, and you'll be best friends forever. Also, it's not only for high school students. You can even have your parents come, and you can, spend a day with them, enjoy some music and some running even. Also, you can get the community involved, so you can have, the community come out, and if they enjoy the event, then they'll want to come back to the UC events that we host. It also will provide entertainment. Me, I'll speak for myself. I hate running, I hate sweating, I don't want to do it. So music, that's one thing I do like, and I would enjoy listening to music instead of having to run. It also can allow for competition. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a competition, but we can make it one, and we can set jars in front of each band, and whatever band you like the most, you can stick money in a jar, and then we will also raise money. It can be used to recruit, so we could recruit high school students and give them the feel of that campus life, and just a feel for college in general.
So obviously to make this event successful, we need a plan. The first part of our plan is to get approval for this project. It's not only going to come from the faculty, but it's going to come from you, the students, by voting for this project to be our project for our university class. Second, we need to recruit performers. We can get a variety of performers, but they are necessary in order to make this event happen. And if you know any performers, they can be of any age, from high school up until, adulthood. They could be any age, but we need to find the performers and get them involved in this event. Also, we need to obtain equipment, because if you've ever put on a live music event, you have to have sound equipment like cables and mics to be able to have the performers be heard in the audience. And also we need to finalize the details by a specific time. That way we make sure we have enough performers and the right equipment available the day of. The day of is really just more setting up and tearing down. We'll need a committee to do that, and we also might need a management committee to make sure that all the performers are on a schedule and that they are performing in the time that we allot for them. Also, like Lainey said, there's a possibility of competition. So if we decide to do that, we can make a committee for that. They can be involved in the competition and deciding what reward we're going to give or how we're going to run the competition.
The resources we will need for this event is sound equipment, advertising, and performers. We can advertise with social media, we can use newspaper, we can set up flyers, have students spread the word, whatever gets the word out. Also with equipment, we can have it donated from local music shops, or even the bands, maybe they have their own equipment that they prefer to use or that they may need, so they can bring that as well. Performers, we're going to need committed performers, and we're going to need enough, because if we don't have enough performers, then we obviously can't hold the event, because we're only going to have 2, and that's not going to work.
So the constraints of this project, they're very minimal, but they're also very important. So first off, of course, this idea will need to be approved. And if it's not approved, then that's obviously going to be a constraint for this idea. Not enough performers. If you have about 5 hours allotted for this event and you only have 1 or 2 bands, 1 or 2 bands isn't going to make up a set list for 5 hours. So making sure that we have enough performers to fill the time is going to be crucial. That way we're not putting so much pressure on our performers to put on a concert for the entire UC campus. Also, not having the right sound equipment. You have to have certain sound equipment in order to actually perform live. And so if we don't have that, it's going to cause not only stress for us, but stress for our performers, because they're not going to be able to be heard. and then not marketing well enough. I know that for myself, I was a manager for Second Block Rock at my old high school, and this is one of the things that made our performances successful was that we marketed on Facebook, we marketed to the community to make sure that everyone was aware. And so if marketing is not done well enough, then this isn't going to be successful, and then people aren't going to be here and supporting the bands and supporting UC in our cause.
The literature review, music makes people feel good. So say you're just having a bad day and you're driving down the road and you just turn on some music, your favorite song, and it's going to make you feel better. Or you can even be at home and it come on. It also can get you pumped up for a race. So, you can be listening to it before the race and get pumped up, or you can even just stay back and listen to it while the race is happening.
Music is a universal language. It's a way that everyone across the world communicates and is able to unite because, even though you may listen to different music than someone who's from California or Washington, you still listen to music. That's still a way that you can unite with people. And if you do find that you have similar music interests, that can be a way for you to communicate with other people and a similar interest that you might not know that you have with other people. And then, like I said earlier, marketing will be our most important tool, and it is proven by many sources that a college event is only successful through its marketing. That's why we see some of our events on campus being marketed towards us by posters and emails, because if we don't market it, then no one's going to show up because no one's going to know what's happening. So marketing is one of our major tools, and it is important, and that's something that we would really have to focus on in order to make this successful. So thank you for listening to us. We hope you enjoyed our presentation, and we hope that you vote for the Sound of West Virginia as our project.